Welcome in to the Fun Astrology Podcast for Tuesday, October 5th. Thomas Miller. Wow, we've got some stuff to talk about, don't we? We had Facebook shut down yesterday, and we're going to talk about that and take a look at Sunday's chart because I want to dissect. There are some very telling things in the chart of when that 60 Minutes story aired. Quick announcement tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have some big news about the 101 course. And I mean, it is fun astrology fun. So you'll want to check back in tomorrow. We'll do that then. Quick look at today's sky. Void of course moon from 4:48, basically a 4-hour void of course moon. Early. 4:48 a.m. Eastern to 8:40 a.m. Eastern. And then the moon moves into Libra at 8:40 a.m. No other big deals in today's chart, so let's talk about Facebook. So I was head down all day yesterday just getting a bunch of work done, and I get this text from Sarah Wakeman, who helps me run the Facebook group that we have for our podcasts, which is the Subconscious Mind Mastery Podcast Listeners group on Facebook. She said, Facebook is down. It's like it's gone. It's not there. Well, we got to looking around and realized that there was this 60 Minutes story. And then digging a little deeper, it seemed like maybe it was connected, maybe it wasn't. But still, whether it was or it wasn't, the 60 Minutes story itself was a big deal. So I went back to the Sunday night chart at the time that 60 Minutes airs, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, New York, New York. You know how I've said on here, don't bet against astrology? So I'm looking at the 10th house, and I'm looking at an equal sign house system, with the 10th house being the house of the business of Facebook. And you have Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter, of course, all in retrograde, in the 10th house of Facebook's 60 Minutes broadcast. If I'm lying, I'm dying. May Neptune stand on my grave if I'm lying. So right there in the 10th house, Facebook's business, there are Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. Technology, the media, the broadcasting. But Capricorn ruling that cusp with Pluto right there. To all who are not aligned with truth and honesty and integrity, your reckoning is going to come. Now, you guys know that I've narrated quite a few audiobooks for author Fred Dodson. And starting maybe about 3 years ago, Fred started talking about Facebook from an energetic perspective. Basically, he was just seeing energetic misalignment. And now you get somebody on 60 Minutes who basically has documents that they are selling negative energy for profit. Well, here we are. And then you look at the astrology, and so telling that this time of this broadcast has, in addition to that, Neptune in Pisces in the 11th house. You know, I'm almost wondering if this is going to be a tipping point of further dominoes that are going to be falling for people, big entities, structures, big structures, Pluto and Capricorn, that are not aligned with integrity and truth and honesty. Lord, I hope so. That would be so amazing. Yes. Oh, before I go to Neptune, I was just thinking as I was looking at this, you know, Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, 10th house, this broadcast chart representing Facebook. It's like this doesn't portend well for their future. They're going to have some rough spots. They would do well if Mark Zuckerberg is listening to this, do the retrograde stuff, revise, revamp, retool, realign. See, this is the universe being, I mean, it's more than a tap, but it's saying these three planets in that position are saying if you don't, there's going to be a reckoning. And there's something else because we've got a yod in this chart, but let me work my way there. Neptune is in Pisces, 11th house. That's the audience. It's the 60 Minutes audience and it's the Facebook audience. And the entity represented in this chart, Facebook, has been lying to its customers. Neptune, deception. And Chiron is in Aries in the 12th house, directly opposite Sun, Mars, and Mercury in Libra in the 6th house. Libra, the sign of balance. And actually in the equal sign system, the sixth house cusp is Virgo. So that's work. That's what they do on a day-to-day basis, that this person on 60 Minutes basically said they're stirring stuff up. They're not in a harmonious way in their work. Virgo, sixth house, Libra, and all of that is opposite Chiron. Facebook has been this way all the way through. And then Uranus is in Taurus in the first house, and their stock is down about, I forget what the number is. It's a bunch since the break, since the market topped in early September. They're down quite a bit. Uranus, the money paradigm is right there. This is going to hit them hard in the wallet. It already has. And I mentioned the yod. There is a yod in Sunday's chart at 7 p.m. in New York. The moon is up at the top of the witch's hat, and it is in Virgo. I'm telling you guys, you can't make this stuff up. And would you be surprised if the bottom two planets were Saturn and Chiron? Be sure your sins shall find you out. Well, they did, and Mark Zuckerberg got a wake-up slap, that is for sure. The question is, will he listen? And any doubters out there about Mercury retrograde? Well, that is some amazing astrology right there, and quite a walk through that chart. And in light of this, we are going, I say we collectively, Sarah, her podcasts, her cousin Katie, there's just a bunch of us that are going to be reallocating some things, and we'll probably be moving over to Discord. So just know that that's coming, and I'm not moving over, but backing up. That's the proper terminology. Backing up. We'll probably be doing some more stuff. More engagement. I mean, I'm looking at this for us as a positive. So more news on that coming as we get the infrastructure for that laid out. Big announcement on the course tomorrow. It's going to be fun. We're just in the party mode here. So, hey, turn Facebook off. We've got each other. We'll be fine. We will be fine. See you tomorrow.